Seiko watches. The Seiko SRPE51, the newest edition of the collection, and I gotta say, I like it. What's going on, guys, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Luke. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Yes, I'm holding this microphone today like an idiot. 1, struggling with the lavalier. Don't even get me started. 2, I had it clipped in here, filmed this video already, and it for some reason didn't catch a single thing I said. All you can hear is everything else but me. Some people are probably thinking that's a good thing. Then change the channel. So I'm going to talk about this watch. This is the newest addition to the collection. Seiko 5 Sports SRPE51. Automatic watch. This is a grayish dial. It comes in 3 different dials. You've got a navy, a black, and then kind of a black bay 58, like a patinaed black with a little bit of tan looking in there. You know what I'm talking about. If you're a watch person, most likely you are since you are watching this video. This is the gray sunray dial on this one. Manual and automatic winding capabilities. It's got the day and date calendar, LumiBrite hands, and markers. What I like about this one is it's a 40 millimeter watch. I have another Seiko watch. That's probably a 42 millimeter. It's another Seiko Sports. Definitely a dive watch. This is more of a dress watch. It's got Aquaterra, kind of like Oyster Perpetual vibes to it, or even like the very standard Tudor Black Bay, not necessarily the 58, but the Black Bay itself. The reason I like this 40 millimeter is it kind of wears like a 38 millimeter. So I've been wearing it the last 2 days to work, and I really, really do enjoy it. The only gripe I have with this watch is, as great as Seiko's movements are, for some reason, I feel like they still haven't figured out the clasp. Grand Seiko's a different story, but the Seiko clasps, they're loud. Like, hear that? They just feel chintzy. The bracelet itself isn't bad. It's a nice stainless steel. The sides are polished on each link. The case itself is polished with a little bit of brushed stainless steel in there as well. But and the see-through case back is always a nice touch. But something about this clasp just kills it for me. I've got a picture here. I'll flash it up. This is this exact watch with a green NATO. Probably going to have to get an Army green NATO for this. Just saying. The biggest key to this, before we get into the movement and some of the other technical specs of this watch, is the price. On Seiko's website, it is listed at $295. Found this bad boy on Amazon for like $220. Had some gift cards from work. This cost me $0, or for the Canadians out there, Z dollars. That's pretty cool. You can find a way to get an automatic watch with a great Seiko movement for under $300, even without gift cards or whatever else you may have. But this is something you can find in a lot of places. Macy's, Kohl's, Amazon, Seiko's website. Very easily obtainable watch. One of the other reasons I like this is it's got, and I mentioned it earlier, kind of that Oyster Perpetual, maybe like old school Explorer. That's a Bond watch from the novels. And then, of course, Seiko watches are all over Roger Moore's wrist during his tenure as James Bond. The technical data on this watch. Diameter, 40 millimeters. Thickness of the case, 11.5 millimeters. Stainless steel case, Hardlex crystal, water resistant up to 100 meters. It is the Seiko 4R36 movement, 24 joules, and lug to lug, it's 20 millimeters. I keep bringing this up, 40 millimeter case, but it really feels like a 38. One thing I can say too, with that green NATO strap, that kind of proves that, you know, in my opinion, the simpler the dial, the dressier the watch. Maybe not always, but kind of. This one does have a very simple dial. I like the fact that the hour and the second hand and the minute hand are all, well, obviously the hour and the minute hand are very thin. You've got the lollipop dial on the second hand. It says automatic on the front in cursive. Not a whole lot more going on. Day and the date, very Rolex. You know, it's a very beautiful watch. Where they put the crown on these watches, I'm not usually a fan of, but I think the case is so simple that the crown doesn't really bother me in this kind of 4 o'clock location. Don't have an issue with it. This watch can be dressed up or dressed down, in my opinion. The green NATO proves that. Put this on a leather strap or keep it on the bracelet. I've even considered, I kind of started doing a little research on maybe like an aftermarket or even a Seiko 20 millimeter, kind of like their version of like a presidential or a Jubilee. But other than that, I absolutely love this watch. Quick, simple review. I'll put the link to this watch below. Thank you guys for watching as always. I'll catch you on the next one.